Here we've got a Morrens Jonagored, and it's growing here in Cork, Ireland. Now this tree is a little bit difficult here because it needs to be sprayed to prevent scab and mildew. I have two of these trees. This is my front yard, it gets afternoon sun here. And I have one out the back that gets morning sun and a fair bit of afternoon sun as well. It's on a south facing wall. And both of them get scab. So I'm going to go in and show you some of the problems I got with these apples. I mean, overall, they grow big apples. This one that gets afternoon sun is nowhere near as precocious as the one out the back. It doesn't get as many fruit on it. And I'll just go and show you. So I've thinned these apples already. This tree is about 4 or 5 years old, I'd say. It's only been in the ground here 2.5 years, but it was older when I bought it. So you can see these apples here, that this is one of the better ones. It's still quite small and it has got scab on it. And I found that when they get affected by scab, they stay small or they change shape. Can I get down here, this one in the sun? There we go. So as you can see, it's quite deformed from scab. And it's also got woolly aphid. Can you see that? Sorry about the focusing, it's not the best. But anyway, it gets woolly aphid, it gets covered in aphids. There's the scab damage on the leaves as well. It just seems to be prone to everything. And it's a really twisty, gnarly growing tree. You see I had to put a post in here to keep the thing straight. Just wanted to grow all over the place. Even at the top it's not growing straight up, it's growing crooked, the leaves are curled. I don't like the look of it in general. The apples have a fantastic crunch to them. But unfortunately they are rather bland in flavour. I mean, they're sweet and they're crunchy. But they're just, and they look good, but they're rather bland. They remind me of, they're still better than a shop-bought apple. But overall, I think there are better varieties that can be grown in Cork, or in Ireland anyway. So I'll show you the one at the back now. So here we are at the back, and you'll see here this is the Jonagored with the same problems. Look at this one with scab on it. Now this one gets morning sun and afternoon sun here. I couldn't have picked a better location for it on a south facing wall. And the leaves are still curled over from some sort of mildew. It's got that weird growing shape as well, all crooked and bendy. The apples are a really good size out here though. But you'll see still there are these marks of scab on them. And again, it's just that, I mean, they're a good size, maybe even a little too big, so I don't really thin this one at the back here because the apples are so big. But I'm really troubled by mildew and scab, and see, look at the new growth on this, just in the shadow there.